Welcome back to Google Guru. Today I'm going to introduce you to a tool that I think a lot of you are going to be able to use to manage your inbox a lot better. So here at Google Guru, we're thinking about starting an ad campaign for our website. So we've been testing out different customer relationship management tools, and we're thinking about using Salesforce. So a lot of you may know about Salesforce already, but if you don't, it's probably the top customer relationship management tool or CRM tool out there. What Salesforce does is allow you to keep track of buyers in every stage of the sales cycle. This can be leads or even closed deals. The thing about Salesforce is that it's only as good as the data that you put into it. And if you use Google Apps and Salesforce, you probably need a tool to help you use that valuable data. So today I'm going to introduce you to a tool called Cirrus Insight. It should be really helpful for you guys that use Google Apps and Salesforce. So what Cirrus Insight does is basically integrate your Salesforce with your Gmail inbox. So this is great for heavy users of Salesforce that do a lot of interacting with clients via email. If you're one of those people, you know that it can be really hard to keep track of everything. For example, let's say I receive an email from a potential client, but I can't really remember what I sent to him in the proposal last time we talked. I then have to go back into Salesforce to get some sort of context. If I have to do this 10 times a day, I'm going to lose a lot of time. If you use a tool like Cirrus Insight to integrate Salesforce with your inbox, you can solve a lot of these problems. So I'm going to outline a couple of my favorite time-saving tools that you can use. First off, as you can see in my inbox right here, I've got an email from Tony Haifa requesting a quote. So I'll open up this email, and the first thing you should notice is this window right here, which is called the Cirrus Insight window. So this window gives me all of the relevant information that I have on Tony. It includes his title, his company, his phone number, email address, and then activity history from the past. I can also click on his name and then go directly into his Salesforce page. You'll also notice this button called Add to Salesforce. This will allow me to log this email directly into Salesforce so I can match it with Tony Haifa's contact. So that was for a person that I've already had interaction with and I already have a contact set up in Salesforce. But sometimes you may have a new person reach out to you and you need to create a brand new lead. So I'll click on this email here from Andrew about a possible ad campaign. And when it opens up, you'll notice that the Cirrus Insight window says no record of this person in Salesforce. So I have the option to create a lead or create a contact. So without Cirrus Insight, I'll have to go into Salesforce, go to create new, and then lead, and here I'll have to input all of his information. So I can go back into the email, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste again, and copy, paste one more time. I'll click save. I finally have my lead created within Salesforce. Now with the Cirrus Insight window, I can click on this Create Lead button right here, and Andrew and McGonigal have already populated those areas right here. And instead of going back and forth between those two windows, I can copy paste from right here. So not only did I have to copy paste less information because the name and email address were already populated, but it also saved me time from switching back and forth between the two windows. The best part about this is that I never have to leave my inbox page. So the last use case I'm going to show you is how to attach a contact to an email that isn't involved in the email exchange. So let's say I'm a member of the sales team and I receive a question from Tony. So I'm just going to go back to this email that I opened earlier. This email says that he's interested in a quote for a banner ad. So if I don't really feel comfortable answering that, and I need to forward this message to my supervisor, I can do that. So I'm going to click forward, send it to Albert Einstein, and just send a quick message. So when I get my response from Albert, it has some pretty sensitive information on here. So if I want to attach this to my contact from earlier in the message, which is Tony, I just go down here, search Tony, click on his name, then click Add to Salesforce, where I can relate this to Tony Haifa. So I'll just click Save, and that will log the email against Tony Haifa within Salesforce. So that's a great way to keep record of a contact, even if it's made internally. As far as installation is concerned, Cirrus Insight's a Chrome extension, so installation by end users is extremely easy. This is great because it means little to no extra work for admins. All you really need to do is send a link to your end users and tell them to install. As you can see, Cirrus Insight is a great tool for Salesforce users who feel like they're spending too much time switching back and forth between their inbox and Salesforce. I only covered a couple of the basic features here, and there's plenty more that you can learn about Cirrus Insight. If you're looking to save some time, as well as get some great new features in your inbox, I think Cirrus Insight is a great extension to try.